You want to hit him with the intro?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Welcome, creatures of the universe. This is the Topshelfers podcast, bringing you the weird, the crazy, the exciting stories of the internet. My name is Wes, and being with me always, the man, the myth, the legend, Forrest Curtis.
Damn, we're back.
On here.
We're back, baby.
We are here, live, and ready to rumble.
Ready to give a little bit of that tickle and
Finesse.
jerk.
Tickle the balls.
You always got to at least cup them.
Never forget the balls.
Yeah, never forget them.
The most important parts.
If you're forgetting the balls, you're forgetting life.
Alrighty. How is everybody tonight?
How's everyone's balls tonight? They getting finessed? They getting a little...
Your intro's like an 80s ad for crack. I love it.
You're damn right.
How you doing, Chitskoy?
The old 80s.
Yeah, a lot of people don't hear the intro.
Right?
Yeah, no one's ever really here.
Yeah.
So. But you gotta hear it this time.
Doing fine, just woke up. Getting that coffee.
We're doing pretty wonderful. Thank you for asking. That's the reason I was so fucking tired earlier, but made a bunch of coffee.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wide awake now. I feel good. Coffee's amazing.
It is. Really is a game changer.
Like, good old, like, you know, actual homebrewed coffee. So good.
Yeah.
And you can make it a lot stronger than, you know, a lot of the places. So, new Overwatch hero is official.
Oh, who is it?
Yeah, who's this new hero? That's cool, though.
Do they look fun or do they not look fun? Do they give a little poke and tickle? Do they do some healing? Do they do some punching? A little bit of shooting?
Just one punchy boy. I hope it's Mike Tyson.
That'd be something. Bridget Lindholm, Swedish Crusader.
Oh, that might be cool.
Shit.
Have you heard anything about that?
No.
Oh, I'm curious. Let's look it up. Bridget Lindholm. It's like that. Oh. She looks pretty cool. Oh. Not that one.
That one looks a little funny. Oh, is she the one that built... No, I don't know.
Huh.
Is it Tank?
That's support tank hybrid.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm down. I
Yeah.
like the idea.
Me too.
She looks like the Crusader from fucking Diablo, so...
Oh, let's make a... Oh, so do they... Oh, so are these characters incorporated from the other Blizzard games?
No.
I was like, that's
I don't
really
think
cool.
so. They did that with Heroes of the Storm.
Okay.
So you can play, like, Genji and Tracer and stuff.
That's pretty dope. You can try her out on the PTR server. They released her on there yesterday. But that's just for PC, obviously.
Is there people complaining that she's overpowered? That's usually what happens at the start.
Yeah, they're always OP.
Yeah. Too strong. Too strong, boys.
Did you played a little bit of Rainbow Six, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember the sniper one? I can't remember his name.
Oh,
He was the sniper guy who could see through the walls.
yeah.
He was like, I don't know, do you remember how OP? They nerfed him by so much.
Yeah, because of the bullshit.
You can like one hit people, just see him.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
She's a little overpowered. Tank support's an interesting idea.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Never read all this on the bottom. It looks like just like a giant blog
Yeah,
ad.
it does.
Utah Clean Energy.
Ah!
Brewed with renewable power, wind, and solar.
Oh, good for them.
You're so fucking hip, you into brewing.
Right?
So
You guys are some
modern.
real fucking hipsters.
Every sip helps. Dude, I'm just a community builder. I'm just helping the community by drinking this.
Right?
Like, you're a drinker. No, I'm a community builder. Be cool. I've never been to brewing thing. I want to go to a tour through the brewing. Man, I wonder if they let us stream.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
No.
That'd be a cool thing. Yeah, you're probably right. Definitely don't. She's got a shield just like Reinhardt, but a smaller one for personal use. Her weapon is a flail that can hit several people in front of her, and she can use it as a roadhog hook to push people back. Oh, so it hits away?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sounds a little OP for sure.
Yeah.
How much health do you know? She running like 450? 5? Like any more than that would be a little outrageous.
I want him to make a character just for like 2 days that's just completely OP that people
Right.
hate. Just to, like a troll, like a April Fool's Day super OP person.
A sniper that shoots like spread rounds with 2,000 hit points.
Yeah.
250, but she can get up to 400 with her ult. That seems pretty fair.
Man, do you know what would be amazing for April Fool's Day? If we can find 2 girl versions of us to host for April Fool's Day. Just like dress how we usually dress and then just come in and do the thing.
That'd be so funny.
No, we've always been women.
Right?
Or like to a different race. Like the black versions of me and you. You guys must just not see color. Just
Right?
which is worth more money in a lifetime. The sales tax on your booze or illegally selling your kidney forest. Which is worth more.
A girl with a beard sounds pretty ugly in my opinion. Y'all still watch.
Be fucking hilarious. We get Rick Ross and Taco from Odd Future.
There you go. Fucking Rick Ross. Can we get DJ Khaled instead?
That works too.
He's just sitting here.
Another
One. We the best.
No, I want my person to be Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, just get 2 celebrities, Shia LaBeouf and Post Malone.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a weird to watch.
That would be weird to watch. I don't know if they
Or Action Bronson and someone else.
Yeah, I was gonna say Action Bronson probably has to be a for sure.
Yeah. If Lil Peep was R.I.P., but
Little Peep.
Lil Peep will be my star.
No way, dude. You're way cooler than Little Peep.
Yeah, probably. What about actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
Is he a cannibal now?
I hope so. Hope he's really gone off his rocker.
That'd be pretty cool.
Hope he wears a bag, but with your face painted on. Get some cracked out dude from the bus stop and convince him that we're not all real, and he'll talk for 74 millenniums.
It's true. Who are these people talking to me? Is this a simulation? Is this another one of those simulations? But goddamn, this crack is real good.
Have you not seen the music video? Look up actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen it. I know what you're talking about now.
They already said
just do it.
He just comes in here and motivates everyone.
Right? Just Gradually keep him cocaine and then lock your arms around him and dance around him chatting, watch the show.
You're not real. You're not real.
Oh, jeez. That dude would be losing his shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why we'd want to give him coke, though. Then he'd be raging.
Right. He's too strong. We can't control him anymore.
Give him peyote. That'd be good.
I need to do peyote.
I'd be afraid, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I've just heard, like, different stories. I've heard some people say it's the most, like, gnarly hallucinogen they've ever done. And then other people are like, yeah, it was a good experience.
Huh.
So... But I don't know. You never know, because people just handle drugs differently.
Yeah. Yeah, change it to shrooms or acid. See, I've done shrooms. Kind of want to do peyote. But Shy, I think you've had a little too much. Just do it! You've already done an ounce today. Your heart's gonna stop. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Shia LaBeouf and Zero from Holes coming to I saw Zero from he was on making a rap video or something on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, someone's like, is that my N-word Zero?
Yeah. What if we bring Shia LaBeouf and we just keep giving him cocaine and we each dress up as a different Transformer for 20 minutes and come in and just, oh, Bumblebee? Yes, Shyla, it's me.
It would be so fucking funny. Give him shit ton of hallucinogens. Shia LaBeouf's story about how he was chasing that homeless man was hilarious. Quality. A+. The ultimate dream is death. Shia shower thoughts.
So I put let's talk conspiracies.
Yeah.
Because when is it never a good time to talk conspiracies?
It's always a good time for conspiracies. I like hearing the crazy ones.
You walk in the office just a hole that's 12 feet deep. Did you find the treasure chest?
Yeah. You're good for that Elnak, is that what it is? Yulnak something treasure?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know, I get confused about all the different Shia LaBeouf characters. Even Stevens is my favorite.
Even Stevens, Jesus.
Lizards.
With random ass super bad poisonous lizards.
Or a bunch of people dressed as lizards.
What about Lawless? Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, yeah, he's kind of a little bitch in that one.
Yeah, he is. Or Disturbia. He's just sitting here with some fucking... Where'd you guys go?
What's up, Go Eagles?
Hey, what up, dude? How's it hanging, my man?
Yeah, we tell him he's got a role. It's Disturbia too, and you can't leave this room.
Yeah.
And we need him to get the mail outside.
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out.
Where did we get all the lizards, Shia? It's cursed.
Oh, God. My dad was saying we need to find our own version of Beetlejuice for the show.
Oh, I know, right? We're in Utah. We could easily find one.
Right? I was like, Chris.
Oh, man.
Because there was one where they just had a bunch of songs. They would tell him what to sing, and he was just just not saying words to the songs. It was Beetlejuice singing. The only one that sounded, because it's so she always the Work by Rihanna. Work. Because he was doing that. He's like work. I was like, wow, he's nailing this one.
Killing it. How long have you guys known each other? Grow up together? Yeah, we grew up together.
Yeah.
Like 15, 16, 17 years, something like that.
Yeah, a long time.
A good old long time.
It's good to hear. Go Eagles.
Yeah, that's what I
do hear.
That's the shit that I like. What's the wackest conspiracy theory that people believe in besides flat Earth?
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
I think no, that's not a conspiracy. That's more a mythical being. So I went. So what's an actual conspiracy theory? I'm trying to think. Do you guys know any crazy conspiracy theories? I don't know. The reptilian overlords is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that one's kind of whack.
Yeah. Turns out to be true, be cool, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Definitely the reptilian overlord one is silly. I have a local conspiracy theory that I came up with. What is it, Salty?
Yeah, let's hear it, Chitskoi.
Yeah.
Like, it's not conspiracy, but it's a cool fact for you. Let's hear those conspiracies. That Wesley is secretly a reptilian overlord. He's just waiting patiently.
Waiting for my moment to strike.
Yeah. I think the cigarette factory purposely pumps tobacco smoke in the air to keep locals addicted to nicotine.
Probably.
It's just one giant. It has like a, like those smoke towers where you smoke, and it's just shaped like a cigarette.
Right.
And they're just burning tobacco. The Norwegian government keeps a hidden vault on the remote Arctic island of Svalbard, where they store 900,000 different seeds in case shit goes global. That's crazy. Damn. Just so they can plant all sorts of plants when shit goes wrong.
Yeah, we read about that because it was the one that flooded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, we were reading something about that, and it flooded a bunch of water because the ice caps were melting and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually damaged any of the seeds or not, but definitely fucked up their little opening facility area.
Yeah. Forrest is the reptilian. He just said that to throw everyone off. Reptiles don't grow beards, so conspiracy confirmed. What about the bearded dragon, Salty Frank?
Oh, shit. It's in the name.
Wesley is the bearded dragon.
Right? They spit hot fire on these tracks.
Yeah. You're about to shoot blood out your eyes.
Should be pretty cool.
Oh,
Wish
that's not a bearded dragon. That's the other one, huh?
It's a horny toad.
Yeah. No damage, just a bit of water. Just a bit.
Just a bit of water. Oh.
You look at a picture and it's just completely fun. Just a little bit of water.
Be quiet.
You don't know that, Salty. They shave.
They shave every morning with their talons.
Yeah, they're like, we're sick of being called bearded dragons. Some of us are individuals.
Like my name is.
Yeah. That's about right.
Yeah. And everyone just looks at that one like, fuck, man, my name's Paul. Fuck's wrong with that guy?
Damn. Guy's losing it.
Yeah.
I'm Chris. And Richard.
Someone needs to put him down. He's gonna fucking shoot up a school.
And,
Like how Will Smith shaved his Hancock. Exactly.
yeah. My name's Thorple.
Swarmple. I was reading one theory that people think the school shootings are all set up to push agendas and stuff.
Yeah. Did you hear about the stuff coming out of this one lately? Like one of the teachers, while the shooting was happening, a kid called his mom and she took his phone from him and said, "Don't tell anyone" or something. And the mom like has some recording of it or something. And then for some reason, there's pictures. The Secret Service was there like a week ago, teaching teachers how to prepare for a school shooting or something, and like showing how to barricade all their doors. Just weird coincidences.
Yeah.
And teachers acting weird.
The only one that I think is crazy is, it's not even a conspiracy theory. It just happens that these news agencies have child actors that have been in multiple different ones.
Yeah. Like that kid that's been all over in this one. That's been pushing the gun agenda.
Yeah.
He graduated like 4 years ago.
Right. Cool fact number 2. Every year in the Swedish town of... Oh, I was like, man, unpronounceable. They rebuild a hotel entirely made of ice. Oh, they kind of do that down here in Utah, too.
Yeah. During winter, I can't remember what it's called.
Ice Castle or something?
Something like that, yeah.
It's not an entire hotel, which is crazy, but they do...
I know what you're talking about, the hotel.
They do, like, little... like ice castles that you can stay the night in and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the ice hotels. It looks cold, but it's cool. Because like everything's ice. It's crazy.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Like your whole room is ice.
Ooh, that bed looks cozy.
Yeah.
Oh, what a view.
Right? Real slippery, you'd think.
Right?
Like, cool as shit. Man, I would just dress up like a fucking, what are they called?
An Eskimo?
Eskimo, and make some I wouldn't shave my balls for a while, and I'd tell my girl not to shave. Then we'd go make some sweet Eskimo love.
Right. What's up with Utah being so relatable to Sweden? I don't know.
Right? Besides the religion thing.
Yeah, besides the religion thing.
Because you guys have no religion, and Utah has much religion. Ice hotels, alcohol laws, right? I think Eskimos, yeah, I think so too. They get mad, like calling Native Americans Indians. You have to say Inuit.
What are we supposed to call Alaskans?
What?
What
The
do you call
Eskimos?
Yeah.
Inuits.
Oh, Inuits? Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. It makes you sound smarter anyways.
Yeah.
The Inuits.
Ice hotels, alcohol laws.
Yeah. So relatable. I don't know any conspiracies.
You don't know any conspiracies? What about 9/11?
Because it's not a conspiracy. It's truth. Facts.
It's definitely leaning more towards it as the years go on.
Mm. Speaking of like the actors and stuff, did you ever see the CNN one that was the funniest? It was the cameraman they were interviewing as a witness.
Oh, really?
He set his camera up on the stand, and someone was filming the whole thing. He sets it up, and then he goes around and then pretends to be all in distress.
Dank memes melt still beams.
You're goddamn right they do. Memes, the ways for government to push agendas.
It's true.
Thing I haven't heard of in a while. What's the hacker? Anonymous.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
haven't seen much stuff about them lately.
Maybe
They used to always be on Facebook, like
yeah.
someone sharing anonymous videos. Now I don't see anything.
Maybe they just fucking made a bunch of money or like, alright, well. Pokemon go to the polls. Hillary would have won if she didn't say that.
We need to build an Arctic vault to store dank memes for future generations.
Right.
I agree.
Future generations aren't gonna know that boy.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I gotta say it sad now.
Yeah. Oh,
what up?
shit. What up?
Outside job.
See? That's a conspiracy theory. Go Eagles. You
Because
know.
it's obviously an inside job.
Right. I need to stop playing with it. So it's gotta go in the drink.
ASMR.
That's really loud, actually.
Yeah, it was kind of loud.
If she didn't say basket of deplorables.
A lot of people voted against her. Here's a fuck you.
Right. Always short.
Memes are
Just
delicious.
like my dick.
Not mine. Never once been told that.
Lucky you.
What's the Mallrats? Which is, you said it was a good size. When a girl tells you that, it means it's small. Attack my libido. Fucking love that movie. Did I just come, or did my insides crumple with that ASMR?
Did you just have a stroke or cum? What if Bigfoot walked up and was just like, hey, yo, I did 9/11?
That'd be weird. Does this trip you guys out? Like what?
Spoopy.
Can there be a patio job? Probably. Probably.
If you just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Believe. The funniest is that guy's just a normal dude that does that for videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the one of him at a party? He's just a normal dude. Hey guys, how you doing? So funny.
Yes, it does, because for us, you are on the opposite side of the sound from the camera.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to look up conspiracies.
That'd be so funny if we each put our mics to the side we're on so they could hear each of us just through different ears. I'm right here, boy. So if someone's only wearing one headphone, they can only hear one of us.
Right.
Yeah, be funny. You want to know the real conspiracy? I've always said I was never going to jerk off to hentai, but I'm one wrong click from being wrong. I'm like, oh, well, I'm here already. Dun, dun. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. You don't know what you're missing. I mean, what?
That's right, though. He doesn't.
Cosplay. I'm about that. But haven't quite gone to hentai. Is it like Ari that says it? I don't want to do it because I may like it too much, and I'm just a weird guy that jerks off to cartoons. If I could walk 500 miles, then I could walk 500 more.
Okay, the JFK assassination.
That one's pretty crazy.
Pretty sure that was an inside job.
I think it was 100%. I still need a... Fuck, I keep reminding me. Maybe tomorrow for Friday, when I get paid, I'll go over to pay my storage and then pick up my conspiracy book.
Yeah.
Because I had a list of, like, I think it's 40 to 70 people that were killed or died under mysterious circumstances that were witnesses or a connection to the JFK killing.
Right.
They just all died of, like, flu or, like, in their sleep, just weird stuff.
Right.
I need to bring that book over. Then when we do stuff like this, we have a whole list of stuff to talk about.
Let's see. This much we are stipulate JFK Kennedy was assassinated November 22nd, 63, struck by 2 bullets, one in the head, one in the neck, while riding an open-top limo through Dallas. Lee Harvey Oswald was charged with the killing, and presidential commission headed by Chief Justice Earl Warren found that Oswald acted alone.
Doubt it.
That conclusion hasn't passed muster with the public. A 2003 ABC News poll found that 70% of Americans believe Kennedy's death was a result of a border plot.
Huh.
Or a broader plot.
You should do that. It's one of the next polls.
Oh, think of JFK was a...
Yeah,
I'll do that.
that'd be cool. Curious what... Because then we know the poll numbers are real. A lot of these, you never know. Or who they pulled.
Yeah. The trajectory of the bullet, some say, didn't square with Oswald's perch on the 6th floor of Texas School Book, whatever that is. Others suggest a second gunman, perhaps on the grassy knoll.
The goddamn grassy knoll.
Right. Participated in the shooting. Others believe in an even broader conspiracy. Was Kennedy killed by CIA agents acting either out of anger over the Bay of Pigs or at the behest of the Vice President Lyndon Johnson? By KGB operatives, mobsters mad at Kennedy's brother for initiating the initiating of the prosecution of organized crime rings. Speculations over one of history's most famous political assassinations is such a popular game that most people have taken the rumors to heart. Just 32% of those polled by ABC believe Oswald carried out the killing in his own.
There's no way he did.
There's...
Whether it's a conspiracy or not, or I mean, like, whether it's government or not, there's no way he was alone.
No, I don't think so.
Because bullets don't change direction.
No. Definitely not.
And they already proved, like, he couldn't make that shot.
Mm-mm.
Or that fast. Like, they had, like, his targets from, like, the week before because they were setting him up, you know?
Yeah.
But they, you know, to prove it, and his targets were not even on at all.
No,
like,
he was a bad shot.
And that fast. Yeah, no way.
9/11 cover up.
For sure. At first, it was just a conspiracy meme, and now it's too real. Too real.
So let's see here. I'll go through this. On May 2006, Zogby poll found that 42% of Americans believe that the government and the 9/11 commissions concealed or refused to investigate critical evidence that contradicts their official explanation of 9/11 attacks. Why had the military failed to intercept the hijacked planes? Had the government issued a stand-down order to minimize interference with a secret plan to destroy the buildings and blame it on Islamic terrorists? In 2005, Popular Mechanics published a massive investigation of similar claims and respond to them. The reporting team found that the North American Aerospace Defense Command did not have a history of having fighter jets prepped and ready to intercept aircraft that had gone off route. And while the team found no evidence that the government had planned the attacks, lack of proof has rarely stopped conspiracy theories before.
Yoda's not straight.
Area 51.
Another big one is people that think that America let Japan bomb them to get into World War II.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Or they did it. No, they didn't. I don't think they did it, but there was just they had gotten warnings from like a week earlier that it was going to happen.
And they just didn't take them serious.
Yep. All my fucking footages. Ah, nice. I was gonna.
I'll read the next one. Area 51 and the aliens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Like, if aliens, I don't want to say aliens, you know, but I definitely think they're doing some, at least, military aviation testing.
Yeah.
Like, UFOs, unidentified flying objects, whether it's aliens or not, they're still, I think, testing, at least doing, you know, top secret military testing.
Yeah, the only thing that I think aliens have been involved in our history is the jump of technology.
Yeah.
Because it just seemed like out of nowhere we went from like shit technology to just high
Roswell.
Yeah, after Roswell.
Uh-huh.
And either it was aliens or Russia was that far ahead.
Something, yeah.
But I don't know. Seems like the further we go along, the more people, or the less people believe that it was aliens.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think it could definitely have been.
Yeah.
I think I'm an alien guy. I think they're here.
Yeah.
So, what's another big one I was thinking of? Oh, it's not really. It's kind of cool though. I don't know if it's cool, but how after World War II, America integrated a lot of the Nazi scientists and stuff into society. Like the head of NASA when he came. The first head of NASA was a serious Nazi. Like apparently he had like tattoos of the Jews he killed and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know if that part's true, but it is true that he was for sure 100% Nazi, Jew hating, America hating Nazi, was the head of NASA.
Jesus.
Because they brought all these dudes over because, like, Albert Einstein wasn't a Nazi. No, he wasn't a Nazi. He was just he fled the Nazis from Germany.
Yeah.
And so all their Germans were, what's up, JJ Putz?
Hey, welcome back, JJ Putz.
But all the Nazis, the Nazis already had picked up all these super scientists to do all their testing, and then after World War II, America did the same thing and took them and brought them here.
Right. Here's an interesting one that I know nothing about. Paul McCartney is dead.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw something about it. I didn't read anything about it. I just saw it.
So it says, never wrote Maybe I'm Amazed. He never formed the band Wings. He never clashed with Yoko because of vegetarian or fathered any of his children. When Queen Elizabeth knighted him in 97, she was actually knighting someone else. This is because conspiracy-minded Beatle maniacs say Paul McCartney secretly died in 1966.
Yeah.
It says, theorists claim that other Beatles covered up his death, hiring someone who looked like him, sang like him, and had the same jovial personality. But the guilt eventually got to them, and they began hiding clues in his music. In the song Taxman, George Harrison gave his advice for those who die, meaning Paul. The entire Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album was awash with Paul is dead clues. The Beatles had formed a new band featuring a fictional member named Billy Shears, supposedly the name of Paul's replacement. The album contained John Lennon's A Day in the Life, which had the lyrics, "He blew his mind out in a car," and the recorded phrases, "Paul is dead, miss him," which becomes evident only when the song is played backwards. Lennon also mumbled, "I buried Paul" at the end of Strawberry Fields Forever. In interviews, Lennon said the phrase was actually a cranberry sauce and denied the existence of any backward messages.
Huh. That's pretty weird. I don't understand why they would go through that much trouble to cover it up, though. Like, you couldn't just be like, oh, we got a new member. Would it be that big of a deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe people, since they really like him, maybe they thought people would think less of him if he wasn't in it.
Yeah, maybe. I think Beatles are master trolls.
Possibly, yeah.
That'd be so funny.
This one, secret societies control the world.
That one, I don't know. I kind of believe.
I do too.
Like, some sort of super government.
Moon landings were fake, we've talked about.
Yeah.
Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Let's trigger some people.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check something before I read that.
Okay. Let's do a segment of the show where we sing songs to the best of your knowledge. You have to sing the whole song.
So Jesus and Mary Magdalene might have been married, or so says the Gospel of Philip. Sure, it's the basic plot of the Da Vinci Code. But the theory finds its basis in writings from the Gnostic Gospels, which were discovered in 1945 and whose authenticity religious experts still dispute. In the Gospel of Philip, Mary Magdalene, who's referred to as Jesus's, I'm not going to know how to pronounce that word, kenosis, a Greek term for companion or partner, is depicted as being closer to Jesus than any other apostle. And in an exchange between Peter and Mary, he admits to her that the Savior loved you above all other women, a tense moment in the scripture that seems to portray the jealousy that other apostles might have felt for Mary's relationship with Jesus. The only other evidence used to support the theory is a mention of Jesus kissing Mary often, but some say kissing was the custom and it was typical of Jesus to practice it with those close to him.
Come here.
Come here, baby.
Smooch
me.
He was the original Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's the guy, yeah.
Did you see the thing? That's another one. They say, hello again. Hope you're both well. Change your setup a little bit. How are you doing, Operation Guard?
Hey, long time, my man.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. How about yourself? We are good. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Mary Magdalene and Jesus.
But what was the one I was thinking of? Oh, that Jesus. Doing well here. Just enjoying the British snowfall. Ah, you guys are getting some snow?
Us too.
Yeah, we've been getting it, and I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm sick of it. I'm ready for, not summer by any means. I don't want it to be hot. Because, yeah, like here in Utah, it's either fucking cold with snow, or we have super hot hundreds. So, I'm not ready for that. I'm down for like the 60s and 70s.
Right. So here's one that isn't... Oh, what were you going to say about Jesus, though?
Oh, that his name wasn't actually Jesus. It was like Yusuf. I don't know. I'd have to look
Yusuf?
It was something like that. It wasn't Jesus. It was something else. And I was like, man, that'd mean all these religions, like the Church of Jesus Christ, their whole religion, even the name is wrong. But I don't know if that's 100% true. It's just something I saw.
See, now this one I can't believe people like buy into. Holocaust revisionism.
So is it like anti or Holocaust deniers?
Yeah.
I fucking.
Yo, what up?
Welcome back.
We're talking about some conspiracies. So if you got any you want to talk about, let us know.
Yeah.
So here's what this article says. Despite overwhelming evidence and an admission and apology from Germany decades ago, revisionists continue to claim that nearly 6 million Jews were not killed by Nazis during the Holocaust. Iranian President Muhammad Ahmadinejad, for one, has called the Holocaust a myth and suggests that Germany and other European countries, rather than Palestine, provided land for a Jewish state. Unlike Ahmadinejad's, most revisionists do not deny that Jews were in prison camps during World War II. Rather, they argue that the number of deaths were greatly exaggerated. Gas chambers are a particularly sticking point. Holocaust deniers say that they were purely a rumor, or if they did indeed exist, were not powerful enough to kill. Though evidence and history indicate otherwise, and the photographs of emasculated and dying Jews, attorney Edgar J. Steele, a revisionist, says all those pictures of skinny people and bodies stacked like cordwood were actually of Czechs and Poles and Germans who died of typhus, which was rampant in the camps.
I don't know. I like 95% sure it happened, but like I don't know. I can't.
Does the number really matter? If it was 6 million?
Oh no. That's what I'm saying.
Like
that's what I'm saying. I don't know for sure the number. I wasn't alive at the time, of course.
I wasn't there, but
people have told me so.
People fucking died a lot.
Yeah.
Holocaust deniers be wilding. Yeah. NASA faked the moon landing. I don't see how people think that this one is true.
Yeah. Like I think that we went there. Like we talked about it a little bit, but like I definitely, for some reason, I don't know, they could have faked some of the footage.
Yeah, I think that the footage they could have possibly have been faked, but we definitely went to the moon.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I don't know. So I understand like some of it because I've seen some of the sketchy footage, which I'm not saying there's not fake footage. I just think I'm pretty positive we went there.
Right.
And I went to shite again.
Isn't there a guy running for governor in Utah that doesn't believe the Holocaust happened? Probably.
Is it Mitt Romney? Why is our internet shit again?
I don't know, dude.
Is there a storm a brewing?
You better go home quick, Annie.
I'll close out Discord. See if that helps. Sorry about our internet, guys. We had troubles last night, but last night it just didn't fucking work. So hopefully it gets better. It randomly just took a shit. Let me make sure.
Surprise.
Let me make sure. Oh. That was it.
Damn Xbox.
It must have started downloading something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xbox started downloading shit.
There's no way we have Elon shooting cars into space less than 50 years later if we didn't make it. Exactly.
Right. See this hat? The Boring Company? Mr. Musk. I was telling Kai how I don't remember who it was with something Mr. Musk. And I was like, who's Mr. Musk?
So here's a rough one. The CIA and AIDS.
You think they started AIDS? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Not you, I mean like.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Since the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention first reported the HIV/AIDS epidemic in 1981, rumors have persisted that the deadly virus was created by the CIA to wipe out homosexuals and African Americans. Even today, the conspiracy theory has a number of high-profile believers. South African President Thabo Mbeki once touted the theory, disputing scientific claims that the virus originated in Africa and accusing the U.S. government of manufacturing the disease in military labs. When she won the Nobel Peace Prize, Kenyan ecologist Wangari Maathai used the international spotlight to support the theory as well. Others insist that the government deliberately injected gay men with the virus during 78 hepatitis B experiments in New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Still others point to Richard Nixon, who combined the U.S. Army's biowarfare department with the National Cancer Institution in 71. Though the co-discoveries of HIV, Dr. Robert Gallo of the National Cancer Institute and Dr. Luc Montagnier of the Pasteur Institute in Paris don't agree on its origins, most members of the scientific community believe the virus jumped from monkeys to humans sometime during the 30s.
That's nuts. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that one. Speaking of South Africa, though, real quick, I forgot I want to talk about it. Do you see what he's doing? All white farmers in South Africa are being forced to give up their land.
Really?
Yeah. If you're a white farm owner or farmer, they're being taken their land. The government's taking it and giving it away. Huh. Well, so it can't be white in South Africa.
You get your flamethrower? Not yet.
Right? Jacob Zuma, that fuck, he just got ousted. Yeah.
What did he get ousted for?
Who's Jacob Zuma? With no compensation, yeah.
South African president is also very racist.
Yeah, that's what reminded me. Used to be the government would have to pay you. Yeah, if they're taking your land, but now they don't. Yeah, it was just the white people too. For some reason, like taking it back.
Right.
Black Panther. They're like, get out of here, fucking crackers. That was my favorite part.
Damn honkies.
I was laughing so hard. So there's an episode on Longmire where there's this Indian dude. He's owning this bar now, and Walter Longmire, the main sheriff, he's talking to this other white guy in there, and then he's like, I'm trying to make $1 and you crackers right here making a commotion. Right. I was laughing so hard.
Jacob was the South African president until 14 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
I gotcha.
So the last one on this list is the reptilian elite.
Oh.
They are among us, blood-drinking, flesh-eating, shape-shifting, extraterrestrial reptilian humanoids with only one objective in their cold-blooded little heads: to enslave the human race. They are our leaders, our corporate executives, our beloved Oscar-winning actors, and Grammy-winning singers, and they're responsible for the Holocaust, the Oklahoma City bombings, and 9/11 attacks.
Damn.
At least according to a former BBC sport reporter, David Ickel, who became the poster human for the theory in '98 after publishing his first book, The Biggest Secret, which contained interviews with two Brits who claimed members of the royal family are nothing more than reptiles with crowns. Picture Dracula meets Swamp Thing. The conspiracy theorist and New Age philosopher who wore only turquoise for a time and insisted on...
Hey, thanks for the follow, JJ Butts.
Hey, thank you.
I think you followed yesterday, but I think it now just showed up.
Being called son of Godhead says these Anunnaki, the reptiles, have controlled
Anunnaki, yeah.
humankind since ancient times. They count among their numbers Queen Elizabeth, George W. Bush, Henry Kissinger, Bill and Hillary Clinton, and Bob Hope, encroaching on other conspiracy theorist territory. Ickett even claims that the lizards are behind secret societies like the Freemasons and the Illuminati. Since earning the dubious title of Paranoid of the Decade in the late 90s, Ick has written several books on the topic, including the latest work, The David Icke Guide of the Global Conspiracy, while operating his own website.
Hey, thanks, Operation Guard, for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Operation. Talk to you later, man. Hope everything's well.
But, yeah, that's funny, though, because, like, remember how I told you I had a bunch of tabs open on my phone when we were our original plan? One of them was Anunnaki.
Anunnaki.
Yeah, a group of deities that appears in mythological traditions of the ancient Sumerians.
Check my Facebook profile pics. I made one of me shifting into a lizard.
Like Animorphs?
Yeah, like some Animorph shit.
That's funny, though. Yeah, the Anunnaki's a crazy one.
Which one is it?
Let's see, what other ones did I have in my thing here? Luciferians?
I don't know which one it is. It's not working for me.
Among the Anunnaki are two types, Ziki and Enlil. Enlil are ruthless and give no fucks about humans. Enki has compassion for the mortals. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Love hearing it.
One with the yellow eyes and blurred hands.
Hey, Salty Frank, that's a really good idea. Yeah, definitely. Linked it to your messenger. But Salty Frank, I'll just show you. Let's see if it's still up. He said... Salty Frank said that. That'd be really funny. Have him just go in Discord and...
That would be really funny.
He would do it too.
And your screen, like, it's weird.
What?
I don't know.
Does
like,
it look clear?
my eyes will... Yeah.
I mean, because so they have this new thing for, what's it called? So it's called True Tone. Let's see, I'll show you. So it somehow it does the white balance and yellow balance, and it somehow can detect so you can see it best. I don't know how, but like watch if I turn it off. Look how much different it looks. See how it kind of turns. I'll turn it back on, see if it changes. See how
yeah.
It's not doing it too much.
It changed for me.
Yeah, when it's dark, it changes a ton. Like, it somehow can detect, like...
I can see a lot of difference when you do that.
It's probably focusing on your eyes because it has the facial detection.
Yeah.
So it's probably somehow does your...
Let me see this shit, dude.
See, then just press True Tone.
What world do we live in?
Yeah, just press it and then it'll change color.
Oops.
You just hold on the... Yeah, until it pops up. You might have to... It should just pop up. Hold it for a sec. Push hard. Yeah. It's because it has pressure. It's pressure sensitive too.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. I wish our TV had that.
Man, I don't know. It's...
Cool, huh?
Any thoughts on more recent relevant theories, perhaps having to do with false flag events?
Which ones are you talking about? I don't know. A lot of people, I don't know if Leslie's in on it, but I'm still a heavy conspiracy with the Vegas shooting. I think it was a setup. Or whether, well, okay, I think it wasn't what they said it was. I think it was more than one people, and I think it was a fully auto gun, machine gun.
See, I can buy that. There was more than one person and fully auto. I don't buy the idea that it was the CIA sending Taliban or ISIS people into his room and they were going to take over and they were going to be the ones to blame.
It's just too much fishy stuff going on with it. Like, the cops have changed their stories several times. The security guard that got shot fled the country and won't do any interviews. Like 7 people, it's kind of like JFK, that were knew about it. Witnesses have died under mysterious circumstances. Right. There's that video of the fucking dude in the security vest. You see his thing go, and you see the muzzle flash in the crowd. There was a shooter. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but...
No, let's get into it. Let's fucking get into it.
Yeah.
Deep down there and dirty.
For sure, more than one shooters.
For sure.
For sure.
Are you sure it wasn't just fucking... what's his butt from Overwatch and hit his ultimate and just started fucking just... I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Thanks, Salty Frank. Fuck that Vegas shooting. That shit spook. I got hella family love in the city. Yeah, that was fucked up. And there was like, I saw, because I was watching all the stuff that night, I listened to the police scanners while it was going on. And they said active shooters in multiple hotels.
Yeah.
And...
my biggest conspiracy is that working at a shitty job after college has made me ugly.
Bump stocks are just as fast as automatic weapons. Yeah, but they, I'll have to link you the video. The guns that I've seen bump stocks. I watched lots of videos, but it was the shooting, like the sound and stuff, perfectly linked up with a different gun. None of the guns he had in the room were capable of doing that. And whether it was bump stocks or not, there was for sure more than one shooter. And how did he break out the window with a hammer? That windows that are proven for earthquakes and tornadoes.
Oh, right.
How was he able just to easily break out a window? But I could be wrong. But I still think 100% shooters. Oh yeah. I'm about Trump coming out today, say he's for banning bump stocks. Did you also see he was talking about anyone that gets reported to the police should have their guns taken from them?
Jesus.
And he told some dude was like, some Republican guy was saying like he's against it, like banning bump stocks. And Trump also said, which I agree with too, that he wants to raise the age to 21 for all guns.
Yeah.
But Repubs are pissed. Yeah, they are. And he told one of the Republican dudes right to his face, "You're not going to change because you're afraid of the NRA."
Yeah.
And I was like, he even said he isn't scared. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Said he isn't scared of the NRA. Like, he paid off colleges.
Blame the Chinese.
Oh, yeah. I gotcha. No. I should have known what you meant, but yeah. The reason it sounds like multiple shooters because I'll show you the video, Salty Frank. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you. There's a video from one of the Snapchats and the thing going on of someone in the crowd with like an AR style weapon, and you can see them shooting. I'll show you. I'll send you the video, Frank. Cause let's see if I can. I don't want to find it right now. I'll send it to you later. Like, it's clearly like you can see the muzzle flashing, and you can see them holding a gun, and just like you see the people right in front of the dude shooting in the crowd going down. It's gnar. I think I showed you, didn't I?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Who was it that was talking about current conspiracy theories? What are some of the current ones that you're looking into?
Oh, yeah. What are things you're... Oh, he said false flags. Yeah. What do you think's going on? Laziest Sean?
Laziest Sean?
Yeah. Ever seen the video of the reporter trying to break the car window? Yeah. He tries to hit it with the hammer and he can't. And then finally it does and fucks up his hand. But honestly, that would be the point of the last shooting in Vegas. Literally nothing happened afterwards. Yeah.
Nothing ever happens after all these shootings.
There was a guy that had held it in a pistol and had his arms returned fire. Yeah, and there was also people in the crowd that were super, like, people were getting shot. They wouldn't drop their beers. Like, that was a main thing, and which is fucking hilarious. And then there was a bunch of people that were like, shoot me, pussy. There's a guy, I'll have to see if I can find that one. He's yelling, come on, pussy, what? Is that all you got? And then he just gets fucking shot.
Yeah.
And you guys heard of the Dr. Judy Wood and her attempts to understand 9/11? If not, enjoy the rabbit hole.
Oh, boy. Don't say that. I'm going through a bunch of these.
Man, I could tell a True Tone was turned off. The screen looked blue to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
CIA releases secret files of flying saucer UFO sightings, including over the United Kingdom.
I like the guy that stole the pickup truck. Yeah, that was cool as fuck. He stole the truck. Yeah, then he was driving back and forth people to the hospital. That guy was a real hero. Yeah, there was, I don't know. Yeah, he was.
That was a homie, for real.
Real good guy. I was gonna pull something up, but I fucking forgot. Fuck. I'm on forget boy. I don't know. Don't remember what I was gonna look at.
Do you think that... Do you think people having so many different conspiracy theories is good or bad for, like, the general population? Because, like, as you can tell, like...
I think it's good.
The only reason why I ask is there's never been... Well, I don't want to say there's never been, but if we look back at all these ones that involve America, like JFK, 9/11, all these different shootings, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Bad? What do you think it's bad? I think it's good. Keeps people
thinking, but it keeps people thinking, but nothing ever gets done.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe, I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good that people don't just comply to the norm.
Well, sure. I definitely agree with that.
Like, even some people are fucking nutty. But
you think it could ramp up, though, the government being better at hiding shit?
Those kids are crazy, yeah. Not like crazy, bad crazy, like... The funny thing is, though, there's people really using some of those kids, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the idea of the Parkland kids really doing anything.
Because did you see, like, the guy showed all of his emails of what people were telling him to say. Yeah. And when he said he wasn't going to say what they wanted him to, they cut him.
Yeah.
So... Ever heard of the Satanism preschool conspiracy? No, I haven't. Reagan.
Reagan.
It's bad for the reason that so many theories, because truth is withheld for one reason or another. If there was a complete disclosure, people wouldn't have to go full nutter trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
That was the dad, not the kid, though? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw something about it. There was a bunch of... What was the one kid, though? Oh, the one kid, though, they changed his... He had a letter he was going to type up, or that he had typed up, and they made him approve it before he said it on TV.
It was CNN.
Yeah, and they told him, no, that's not what you're saying. They wouldn't let him say the letter.
That was fake. He edited those emails. The kid I'm talking about was going to be on CNN, and he's refused them because they had a prompt question.
Yeah, the kid. Yeah, that's the one he wanted his email, or he had a speech he wanted to say, and they told him he couldn't say his speech, so he didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Then there are people who make profit of mentally unstable people. Yeah, that's definitely the bad part.
That's what I'm talking about. That's one. So he just didn't do the interview for no reason.
Oh.
Huh. What about that kid? I've seen stuff that's real and fake. The one that supposedly He edited the emails to make it sound like this. Oh, okay. But what about the kid that supposedly graduated in California like 3 years ago? What do you guys think about that? I haven't read enough about it, so I can't say either way, but like that's what I was saying earlier that was an actor we were talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen people say it was fake, but from what I've seen, it looked pretty real.
Well, there was the one dude he was at 9/11, he was at Sandy Hook, he was at like 2 other big things, and he was 100% an actor.
Yeah, let's see if I can find let's see. The kid's name. Survivors say thanks to online. Let's see. No, not this one. Let's see if I can just find the picture. I'll see if I can find it and link it to you real quick. Oh, this kid. David Hodge. The David Hodge stuff. If you look it up, him. Apparently, he didn't graduate then. I've seen the video, the yearbook. It looks not actually him. Yeah, I've just seen all this stuff about David Hodge. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, is this the one? This chick that's been in all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, this chick was at Parkland, Sandy Hook, Aurora, and Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
And then crisis actors. Huh.
I don't know why people don't think that wouldn't happen. There's tons of media people that will do that.
Yeah, why are they all hanging out happy when the camera's off? All these kids that were supposedly in the shooting. Huh. He used to live, let's see, low-key, to be fair, if the crisis actor paid well, boy, jump on that shit heartbeat. Yeah, right? He used to live in Cali back in the day, National Guard's TV. Have you seen the edited video where the actors are joking around and laughing and then told they're about to go live, and with 5 seconds they all start crying about how it... Yeah, I've seen that. Or the dad from Sandy Hook is the worst one.
Yeah.
How he doesn't know he's on TV, or supposed dad, and whether the school shooting is like he was... Oh, okay, yeah. The dad is the craziest one from Sandy Hook, like how he's all joking around, laughing, and then they're like, you're live, and then he's like, my daughter.
Yeah.
He's all laughing, and they're like, you're live, and then he's like, oh.
These people are crazy. They'll do anything for profit.
Yeah, it's fucking...
And it sucks because it's shit like this, too, that, like, takes away from the fact that kids got killed.
Yeah.
You know? And it comes back. It comes full swing. Nothing's getting done about the fact that this kid was mentally unstable.
Yeah.
It's all talking about guns and conspiracy theories. No one's talking about...
Do you know what I hate the most?
People are fucked up.
The media's trying to make him sound like an innocent, like he was corrupted, he had a hard life. He fucking killed 17 people.
Yeah. Fuck him. Zap him. Zap him or study him.
Yeah.
One or the other.
They were definitely studying. That's why they didn't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
Because they were told on the radio, don't injure him. Like, if you see him arresting him, it's a little...
gentle.
Yeah, you're like, come on, this kid... But,
you'd get the commando boot right to the fucking...
The craziest one about the recent one that I don't know whether I believe it or not, supposedly a girl walked out of the school with him, the kid that shot it up, and she was joking. This is her words. She's like, man, I'm surprised it wasn't you, like joking when walking out of the school with him right after he shot him up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. God damn it.
So wait, they weren't hologram children.
We killed that NFL player, Aaron Hernandez, and he never sustained any major injuries. Still 3rd stage CTE.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Yep.
Brains are just fucked.
Crazy. Speaking of Vegas one, what's his name? Oh, it's Ted Nugent. Whatever the dude performing that Vegas shooting, I've never seen someone run so fast in my life. People didn't even know they were getting shot at, and that dude was already ran off stage. He didn't even say, get down. He just sprinted away. And then he told, what's it called? One of the news things, they were pissed at him because he said he was too shaken up to do anything. And then later that night, he went on a show because he got more money. Seems like a real piece of shit human.
Right.
What else you guys know of?
Brains are just fucked.
Yeah. Money is king. It's 2018. Yeah. Pretty
True.
much.
Very true.
Heard that.
Heard what, brother?
Brethren.
Sold off all my equity in my cunt grandma's company? What do you mean? What happened with it? Hey, you got 20K? Oh, yeah, that's what I like to hear. What company was it?
Man, we should start doing like a drunk cryptid night or something, like where we just get a strong buzz on and start talking about conspiracies or cryptids. I'll tell you what.
Listen here, man.
I'll tell you what.
If you ain't believing in Bigfoot, you ain't believing in life.
Yeah.
Fuck what you gotta say. She sued me and my family back in 2008 for $75K because she got a doctor that gave her drugs for easy and killed my dad. Sued for all his funds and his medical license.
Fuck.
Wow. He got the doctor that gave her drugs for easy and killed my dad. Sued for all his funds and his.
It was a billboard company that's going to go under as soon as they die because they use nepotism to employ their company.
Jesus.
Damn. That's fucking gnar. Got any other spooky McSpooks?
Oh, yeah. Tupac's still alive.
Ooh, that's a good one. What do you think?
Yeah, it is something. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Your grandma doesn't sound like a really good person. I don't know. I think he's dead for sure, just because there'd be no point in him hiding anymore.
Maybe someone's coming after him. Oh, anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think if he came out and said, "What's up, motherfuckers, I'm still alive," and be like, "Oh shit, let's make more music." Like, who's still out there like, "Oh, well, let's kill this motherfucker again."
No, they're like, let's get him for tax evasion.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get him for tax evasion.
So, yeah, maybe life just got too real.
Nah.
Get a strong buzz and go down the Dr. Judy Wood rabbit hole. You won't regret it. Sounds like a good night. We'll definitely do it. Okay, then don't watch it.
Yeah, problem solved, bud. Alien base hidden across UK claims conspiracy theorist after 20 years old. I don't know about that. Debunk this.
Debunk what? What is it?
No, that's all it said.
No.
In 2011, Osama bin Laden was killed by the U.S. Navy SEALs and buried at the sea. But now conspiracy theorists claim that it was all a lie and he is still alive. I don't know. There is a lot to gain from saying that he was dead if he really wasn't at that time.
That's true.
Especially for Obama. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah.
Same thing, like, if he was alive, more people would know about it.
Wasn't Osama the one that was the CIA? He worked in the CIA? Let's see if I can. They have pictures of him when he used to be in the CIA.
No, it was the other guy.
Oh, Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Saddam. CIA, because they have like pictures of him and his like all this stuff. See if I can find it. Like, they had young pictures of him and stuff.
Maybe it was Bin Laden. I don't know.
Oh God. Yeah, it was Bin Laden. They have like pictures of his. Let's see if I can find it. Like his recruitment stuff when they were talking about switching him over. Like the emails telling him how they're gonna put him in.
Yeah.
Like that picture's pretty crazy. Wait, yeah, why did he go from an old gray beard in 2004 to a young black beard in 2007? God, I'm gonna sneeze right now. Fuck.
Did you want to scroll up? I think we missed.
Yeah. It was a platoon down for that. He might have been dead long before that. That's how the Taliban worked back then. Hidden bosses and shit. Nowadays, Al-Qaeda are good guys compared to ISIS. Fucking wild how hard the world politics changed in such a short time, right?
Yeah.
And how the guys that we fund always become our enemy.
Yeah. Oh, Marilyn Monroe being killed and not a suicide.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was in with the JFK boys. Or the Kennedy boys.
Yeah. And then they wiped those Kennedys out.
Yeah, including her because there's... Well, if you believe in that theory, that... Because she had quote-unquote information because Kennedy kept telling her shit.
Yeah.
And then she was like all butthurt and wanted to go out him and stuff.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I think it could be possible.
Yeah. Because I don't know enough about her, but from my understanding, she didn't have like depression problems or any signs of suicidal tendencies until she was just dead.
My favorite is what's it called? Oh, Dave Chappelle talking about it. And he's like, she's up there on stage, happy birthday. Yeah. He's like, bitch, my family's here.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
A lot of these are the same. Illuminati. Oh, there's the Loch Ness Monster known as Ness.
Fucking Nessie. I always thought that Al-Qaeda compared to ISIS were constructed by the U.S. for the sake of having a boogeyman, a Juma dialect, create a problem just to justify your actions towards your desire.
Yeah.
You hear about the gay child rape stuff going on because we took out these terrorist groups that are so anti-gay, but the people we put back believe in interaction between women and man, so they do little boy stuff.
I have heard about that, Saul, too.
That's fucking gnar.
No, I feel you on that one, though, Lazy as Sean, that there's these... that we create problems so we can fund stuff.
Yeah. Ancient Greece run back. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much.
What about, do you think that Russia was involved in getting Trump elected?
Do you think what?
That Russia did get Trump elected somewhere or the other?
I have no idea.
Through weird means or...
The one that they have proven pretty heavy is that Russia had in plans for whoever became elected to start protests against whoever won. Like, right after all the anti-Trump stuff were started by Russian stuff, like how the Twitter and stuff keeps getting in trouble for pushing pro-Russian, like, Antifa ads and stuff.
Yeah.
And how the people that started the pages for, like, when they were doing meetings, kind of like the Charlottesville thing, like Black Lives Matter, or like Trump or any rallies, a lot of them would the Facebook pages that started them were from Russia, and then they would start these events and then make them fight each other.
Right.
I was like, damn.
Pitting everyone against each other.
If you think they do that to us, what do you think we do there to them?
I hope not anything, but you know.
We know
bad.
for sure America's doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like how we all go to every country. These people need some government.
Yeah, they need some of the old government.
Like
Give
it's
some government dick.
like there's that picture. It's like the moment we discover an alien planet with life on it. These aliens need some freedom.
Yeah, right. They need some long dick freedom.
I will teach you astronomy, little boy, for that virginity.
Hey.
Quote Greek ace.
Yeah, right. Good old Greek scholars, man. Fiddling little boys for knowledge.
I like how they said that they made their dicks smaller in statues because it showed power or something back then.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just what their excuse. Oh no, we told them to make that statue like that.
So here's top 20 of the internet's craziest conspiracy theories. Let's go through it. Okay, this one is the Beatles never existed.
I think I've read some of that. I think that's where I found one of that Rob Kardashian was Ted Cruz.
Oh, yeah. So it says, forget the old chestnut that Paul is dead. That's amateur hour stuff. How about the one from the moment they begun? The Beatles were a fake band staffed by a revolving cast of almost identical actors, the Buggers. Luckily, one website has set out to shine a light on the physical discrepancy between each stand-in member. If you often find yourself reading sentences like, it's interesting to note that they were different shapes, size, and styles of eyebrows over the years, and nodding vigorously, then go to this website. See, and I kind of think they're doing that with fucking Lady Gaga.
Oh, the different people?
Because goddamn, does she look really attractive sometimes, and does she look real fucking butt-ass ugly sometimes?
Yo, Rob Kerman, the creator of The Walking Dead, is making a dope new comic about a section of Philly swamped with an alternate dimension of Earth.
Well, I'm in.
Huh.
Barack Obama
Sounds
could
cool.
control the weather.
The man, he's like, why him?
Says, there he is, look, casting a bit of fog over Wyoming.
Fucking Obama.
During both his terms, it was alleged that President Obama deliberately manipulated the weather to deflect attention away from the White House in times of scandal. In May 2013, after a mile-wide tornado struck Moore, Oklahoma, and killed 24 people, right-leaning broadcasters and internet truthers suggested that USAF had caused the disaster on purpose, distract from a series of government controversies that have received the most intervention and the most, yeah.
Right?
Come get some of this humanitarianism, man. Our attempt to aid other countries tend to go horribly awry, yeah.
Like, who is it? Syria? Is that where we're feuding with Russia right now? It's just a war zone, basically. For
Yeah,
us,
it's just fucking death everywhere.
Like,
Here's the best one. The Earth is flat.
oh, God. I hope it is, just so I can drive off the fucking edge.
Right, so I don't have to hear these cocksuckers.
Yeah.
You know? The Flat Earth Society was established in the early 1800s by English inventor Samuel Burley Robotham, and remains at the very forefront of 11th century thinking. Zodiac astronomy, as the society prefers to call it, has had to explain away many threats to its principles over the years. Things like manned missions to the moon, satellites, photographs of the round Earth from space, an endless series of professionals, Brian Cox inspirational TV shows. Still, they've got 121,000 likes on Facebook, and celebrities who've expressed anti-sphere sentiments include B.O.B., Shaquille O'Neal, and Freddie Flintoff.
Yeah, there's some Kyrie Irving dinguses.
Yeah. Flat Earthers are fucking wild, man.
They're like, do you know what would be a really good idea? If we went back a couple hundred years in intelligence.
Right?
Like, so let's take all the scientific discoveries in the past hundreds of years and let's just get rid of them.
Throw them out the door.
They better not be using microwaves and compasses and shit.
If the world was flat, wouldn't all the water just fall off the sides or some shit? Well, here's what they think. Here's their theory, because we've been reading it lately. That Antarctica stretches all around the dinner plate Earth. So, in theory, the water would freeze before it fell off.
A giant ice wall, yep.
A giant ice wall, like fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, why do they think that NASA is the only space organization? Every time there's something, they're like, NASA made it up.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know what NASA? It's like, NASA's got this big scheme.
Right?
Like, why? What would be the point?
There isn't one. And the gravity is a man-made concept.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Ugh.
Right? Let's move on to this one, because I've never heard this. Saddam Hussein had a Stargate.
Huh.
The theory that the Second Gulf War was waged in order to close a Stargate owned by Saddam Hussein, thus preserving the ambitions of the New World Order and preventing an alien invasion of Earth, is not exactly widespread. However, if you study the picture above closely, it looks suspiciously like Saddam could be saying, Stargate? Yeah, mate, it's out of the back. Want to have a look? And that's evidence enough for us. It also as much evidence as the website has.
He said, yo, stop. You don't have a Stargatino. Stop.
Hey, man, what if he did have a fucking Stargate, man? That'd be so cool. Duh. Have you never seen Stargate, the movie? Aliens would be able to walk through. Yeah, you do need to watch the show. No, this is just on the list. I've never heard of this theory until this last second. And I'm in.
Hey, sign me up. Is there a club?
Yeah, is there a Facebook page I can go like? Saddam Stargate? No, it's fucking whack, though. Who would have thought of that?
I don't.
Who was sitting there like,
maybe
bet
it's
that motherfucker, instead of having nuclear weapons, has a Stargate.
It's so ridiculous that maybe true.
Maybe true.
Like, why would someone make that up?
You want to know why it didn't work fully?
Why?
He did not construct enough pylons.
Ah.
He did not construct enough of them.
Damn.
Is actually an ancient alien? Question mark.
I hope so.
There, here we go. Wasn't NASA founded after World War II when we brought over thousands of Nazi doctors to explain and continue their research?
Operation Paperclip.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about that a little bit earlier. The founder of NASA, like the head person in NASA when it was first started, was a heavy Nazi. Like there's rumors that he had like tattoos of how many Jews he killed and stuff.
Yeah. Got to work with the Protoss to get more minerals and Vespine gas, right?
Doesn't mean they're guarding the edge of the flat Earth.
Yeah, that's how we got nukes to fuck up Japan. Yeah.
We just took all those, like, right after, like, people think these scientists and Germans, like, Nazi leaders just disappeared. Like, nope, they were brought here and brought in. Like, there's rumors that the Bushes, their family came from the Nazis and all this stuff. Like, there's tons. You can look up a list. Like, some of them are fucked up. Like, a lot of these giant business owners were, when the Nazis, when America brought them over, the scientists and doctors. And
then they were paid well.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Damn, now we have NASA.
I've never heard of this one before. Saved by the Bell was a vehicle for the Illuminati.
I've heard that one, but
have you?
I've seen it. Like, I've never read it. I've just seen it.
Okay, so this says, turns out the teen high school comedy Saved by the Bell was riddled with hidden messages endorsing Satanism. This website exposes the true intentions of the show creators and its stars, as well as the hidden message in the theme tune. What a giveaway. Despite the Illuminati being all-powerful space lizards who control the world and everything in it, they couldn't find it in their scaly little hearts to reward the guy who played Mr. Belding with a movie career. Some gratitude, eh? I've never heard of this before in my life. Space lizards.
So for sure my great-grandpa did some bullshit.
Oh.
Damn. His great-grandpa did some bullshit. People were wild back then.
Yeah, my great-grandpa probably did a lot of bullshit too.
Oh.
Fuck.
Damn.
Hit him with it. Hit him with ion privilege. Hot damn. Oh my god, these are gonna get real wild. I like these kind of theories because they get me fucking amped.
Let's hear it.
Well, this one's not, like, we've talked about this one, but the next couple ones are wild. So, Hitler is still alive. Who was it that kept asking us about the Hitler thing? Is it Joe's Piggy?
Might have been, I don't know.
Fuck. So, the internet hasn't just cooked up new conspiracy theories, it's also accelerated existing ones. Hitler is still alive. Rumors have circulated since the 70s, fueled by the fact that his colonel Joseph Mengele hid in South America. Stories like this one, however, speculate the 125-year-old Hitler has been responsible for various world disasters, including 9/11 and the 2010 Gulf oil spill, which happened on his birthday. Other theories say he died in 1984 in Brazil, age 94, or Argentina, age 73.
Okay, so I didn't know about that part of it, that they think he's been doing these
Those are just fucking stupid people. But the Brazil one's interesting and the Argentina one are interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Governments are some weird shit, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't really kill himself and he was just too powerful for them to be like, okay, well, now what? Do we put this fucker in prison? Probably
Right.
not, because people would break him out.
I've played Wolfenstein 2. He's actually on Venus.
Oh, he's on Venus?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got a Nazi base on Venus.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed watching Star Trek, but fuck every plot point in that show through original to new gen. Even still, Star Trek over Star Wars any day.
Boy, you're a tricky.
I think Brazil theory could be true, or it could be real, only because Kim Jong-un and his dad have completely falsified Brazil's passports.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everyone's like, Brazil.
The Large Hadron Collider is a device for awakening an Egyptian god.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Rather than a multinational cooperative to further our scientific knowledge of atomic particles, the Large Hadron... I'm not saying that right. Hadron?
What was it?
Hadron? The Collider?
I can't remember.
Is in fact a multi-dimensional portal intended to awaken Osiris, the Egyptian god of death. That's one I've never heard. Check all the way.
Remember the episode of Star Trek with Abe Lincoln? That's the ultimate shitty tyrant movie in the free playbook. Go to Brazil after faking death.
Right. That one was fucking hilarious. God damn it. The moon doesn't exist. It's no good looking at it night after night. The moon doesn't exist. It's a hologram. Put there to persons unknown, of course. Serial conspiracy theorist David Icke, this guy again, has a theory. There's also countless YouTubers keeping an eye out, one of whom has gone as far as looking at it regularly for a year.
Oh, wait, so he went all the way to looking at it for a year. That's some intensive research.
Yeah.
We just looked at it 2 seconds ago.
What's the Mandela effect theory?
People connect to Hadron Collider and, I don't know.
And the Mandela effect we talked about, right?
And altering, changing timelines. Yeah, okay. It's one where you think something's... It's like, basically, like, they think that you've, like, been, like, somehow breached an alternate universe, alternate reality.
Yeah.
That's why we think these things are real.
Hmm.
Kind of like the Shazam thing.
You what?
Kind of like the Shazam.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. There's a bunch of them. I was reading some of them. Like, I was like, I do kind of remember that. And it's like, people swear they know for sure watching certain things. And some of them I was like, I kind of remember that. But it never existed.
Could the Mandela effect also be, like, something to do with technology? Because, like, before we had internet in our phones, you would just hear stories and stuff from people you think would be knowledgeable, but
Maybe
really weren't.
But, like, a lot of them were, like, TV shows that didn't exist. And, like, I could swear I watched them as a kid. Let's see if I can find them. Like one was a show. I was like, that's a real show. I remember watching it, and it wasn't ever a real show. Let's see if I can find it. Effect TV show. Let's see. I'd have to find the list again. I don't know. I'll have to find it. I'll look it up later and show you. It's memory conformity. That's all the Mandela effect is. Kind of like the Fruit Loops thing, Looney Tunes thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think the only one that I buy is the Berenstein Bears one.
Right?
Because, like...
The Oscar Mayer weird ones weird too. I was like, why was it Oscar Mayer if it's Meyer?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a weird one. I'll have to look it up for the video later. I haven't seen it. I've heard it was good though.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Oh, will you scroll up a little? I think we missed.
He was talking about the Cloverfield paradox.
Oh. Large Hadron Collider is still the big energy space station did in the Cloverfield paradox. The Shepherd, I think.
How much a tail? Jeez.
Yeah, I haven't watched Travelers. Nah, the fucking Sex in the City. Here's one. Jay-Z is a time-traveling vampire.
I've seen all of those, like
Yeah.
all the people like Keanu Reeves, Pharrell.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend time and read that one because it's stupid. Time Cube. Today is 4 days at once. Question: if someone described themselves as the whiniest human, the greatest mathematician, and the greatest philosopher, would that put you off? Might you think them a bit of a big head? How about if they had a website that ranted in massive fonts about a concept where 4 days happen at once, all while constantly pointing out that you're too stupid to understand it? Oh, that's all it is.
Huh. Here's a throwback. Did we or did we not land on the moon? We talked about it a little bit. I think we did, but...
Yeah, I think we went to the moon, but the footage might be